In this video, I'll be explaining some tips on how to place better in the daily duo cups with your partner. Let's get straight into it. Let's start with early game. You need an uncontested landing spot. I suggest landing on floor loot so you know what you're getting instead of landing on a chest, for example. Because if you see a great tack, you might as well get that rather than taking a chance of getting a gray burst out of a chest. So for landing spots, my landing spot personally is the ski lodge or lighthouse. You can choose otherwise because those two spots aren't very contested, and that's how I place pretty well in these cups. You always want to keep the same landing spots so you know the area and where the chest spawns are and things like that. And that's basically it for early game. Now let's talk about mid game. When you're in mid game, this is where placement points come, so be sure not to push any fights that you might not win. I suggest only pushing third parties, but never push a storm fight, because this could cost you the game. Always have good communication with your duo, and find someone who has a similar playstyle. You don't want a duo partner who's going to want to rush everybody and not, like, say you want to play passive that game, but he wants to rush everybody. That's not going to work out very good, because he's going to push fights by himself and things like that. Your loadout is also a big component of how you do in your matches. I suggest RPGs, for example. That's one of the most overpowered things in the game, because in little circles you do splash damage and you can pick off many kills with that. And also ammo. A lot of the times when I die, it's because I don't have ammo. As you can see in this clip here, I have 0 AR ammo. So yeah, just make sure you loot like all the ammo boxes, because you're going to need that for in-game. Alright, now for in-game. Rotating in Season 2 in competitive games can be pretty tough. This is why I always suggest you rotate more early than late. If you're one of those stragglers in Storm, you will automatically get focused, so never be the last to rotate. Wait and get your kills in-game. If you get a circle in an in-game, you're the one that can pick off every straggler. So don't sit in your 1x1 and do nothing. Edit windows and peaks and just try to pick off kills of those stragglers. And also for rotation, if you use launch pads, just know whether to use a high or low pad, because if you high pad and you're in controller lobbies, you're most likely going to die, because as we all know by now, aim assist is getting a little overpowered. So yeah, just know that. And then lastly, you have to have confidence going into these games. If you put in your head that you're a god, you'll be a god basically. Always remember that one game can change you from top 20% to top 5% on the leaderboard. Thanks for listening, and I hope these tips help you in the future.